And he's got a little bit more length that we've seen on Joshua, so utilizing that too.
A lot more weight on the choke. That's very deep.
Oh, and he gets the tap. Fantastic work by Prinny, once again beating Joshua Rothman. What a way to start off the show.
Katleka's knee line is out.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and that I missed. It was in. Very well done. That's a beautiful leg lock. Yeah.
Most definitely outside Ashi.
Ali got that blue belt very recently.
Now he's in that inside Ashi position.
That
Oh, fantastic
beautiful.
work by Ali.
Well
Moza.
done.
Incredible. And
He's going to be a big threat in the future. You can see that. Toe hold, and he had that elevation.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I love the patience he's showing in this position.
Showing excellent patience and that pinch on that knee to ensure that it doesn't escape.
Super deep.
Oh, fantastic work by Nathan. Once again, back to back wins.
That was it.
I'd really think that the hallmark of this victory was that controlling the knee line throughout.
Patience, controlling the knee line. He focused on the top half of the leg first, then went to his grips exactly the way he should. So, yeah, technician. To the longer minutes, and yeah,
A fantastic leg entry already.
Beautiful from Kiara, already on almost a knee bar position. She's extremely strong. She's got a big bite on that knee line.
And now looking to turn that.
Big bite on the knee line, and she's fully extended, and she only needs her hips really to finish that. And let's see if she can get the
Carla
angle.
really showing some tenacity.
Beautiful tenacity from her.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't see the tap.
Side control position.
Definitely.
Sometimes the most overrated position is the pit stop.
100%. And she loves Kimuras and armbar, so her name's the home breaker for a reason, But I'm super impressed with Lee's, resilience in these positions with Bumi. At the end of the day, there's 4 minutes onto 2 minutes in. Very well done by both of these ladies.
Highlight reel in terms of what was coming her way. She did an excellent job to get into a position and pass, and then unfortunately got that arm caught in a position where Bumni was able to take full advantage. Across the face and trying to connect the back hand behind the head.
And
Lots
Nicole
of pressure on
will
Nicole's
not
face.
give up.
Starting to turn red, but absolute tenacity from Nicole. Relentlessness.
I'd like to see her break the body lock. Beautiful work from her. She and the stronger girl wins.
That she found herself in.
Yeah, size is a component to a match, but Ushi still did a technical skill breakdown with getting to that back position.
Adam doing a good job resisting, and there we see the
fantastic work from Simbotu. Another win for the Creonge camp. Lots of experience in that corner, and then really looking to drive home and then build their name in this tournament as they go along.
Yeah, and very dominant performance by Sachs there. I mean, moving in through various different positions, showing very good dominance and positional control to eventually get that finish. Eventually moved into mount, forcing the turtle. And yeah, beautiful transition there into that back position to eventually lock up the strangle. Yeah, once that was locked in, it's going to be hard for anyone to get out of that. There we go with a false reef entry for Yusuf. Heel exposures there.
Oh, fantastic finish by Yusuf. And you heard it from the leg entanglement man himself. False reef into that heel.
Very nice finish by Yusuf. Great job.
In South Africa versus the quality of jiu-jitsu that you see on the international stage, how do we fare?
I definitely think the level of jiu-jitsu in South Africa has grown exponentially, in the last few years. I think that the level of instruction is just as good. The only thing that I think we lack in South African jiu-jitsu is just competition experience, right? It's about those takedowns. Good sprawl there by Adai. Again, he's got that head locked up. And there we go, we get the finish.
Incredible finish
Great
there from
finish.
Eddie. Very interesting that, you know, the strikes did not play a part in that match.
Now, that was the first guillotine that he locked up. I thought that was quite tight. Smith had a couple good takedowns, just his head position just wasn't right. He ended up getting himself stuck and eventually got finished with that guillotine.
One once again.
Yeah, absolutely. Back exposure straight into the armbar again. Now looking to separate the hands.
This is not a position you want to be in if you're Kiara.
Yeah, absolutely. 45 seconds left to go. Can she hold on here and make it to the overtime? No, she cannot. Gumi gets the finish. Great job.
Wonderful display of jiu-jitsu by both women. And, you know, the threat of the arms are there. If there's anything to be learned from this matchup for whomever the competitor is for Bumi in the final, is keep those arms in.
Yeah, constant attacks here from Bumi throughout the match, I must say. Really put her in that position to be able to get the finish in the regulation time. You know, Kiara put up a good fight, but she was on the defensive for most of that match. So very good job by Bumi putting on that submission pressure throughout the duration of the match.
Here, Luke, what is she got to do to get out of this?
Yeah, so from here she's doing the right thing initially, putting pressure forward. Okay, she needs to start getting her left knee behind Jess's hamstring to start creating separation of Jess's legs to her body. Now she's done a good job bringing her head back to the inside. She's just got to be careful of potential triangle threats here if she does rip that arm out. Jess looking to regain that angle, and now she's back into that armbar position once again. And and there we go, Jess with the finish. Great extension of that arm.
Arm bars for Africa.
Absolutely.
And you know, the intricacies once again to jiu-jitsu, and for those watching at home, what I think was a really good job by Jess was when Ushi got her head back into position, she made sure that she cemented that top lock position.
Absolutely.
So that when Ushi made her next move, she was able to
transition back into that juji there. I think that's exactly what you were speaking about right there. Yeah, beautiful extension there, good control over that upper body as she extended the arm. Especially in the gi, you know, you got your bare chest on right there. Definitely not a comfortable position. Potential triangle here. Oh, he's trying to set up a lapel strangle as well.
Lapel strangle, it looks like a
Oh, he gets the
Oh my
finish.
goodness, I think that was an
Wow.
X choke. I think that was a modified X choke utilizing the lapel and the cross grip.
Right at the end of the match, wow.
With 6 seconds to go.
Beautiful
Fantastic
finish there
work
by
by
Alan.
Alan.
Has really gave it a couple of shots. You know, Rowan starting off very strong. Alan moving through a number of submission attempts really until eventually finding that X choke there towards the end of the match. And got stuck in this bear trap position quite a few times. And there we see Alan with that finish. Absolutely great work there by Alan.
From when we were young kids, you know, absolutely huge
Victory.
experience.
Interesting. That long and lanky. There we go, Aiden getting down.
Very
Beautiful.
quick finish from Aiden. You know, we talked about the trickiness of Tion, but to get into a leg entanglement with an individual like Aiden Griffiths was probably a prescription to not do so.
He's got, and he had to prove to his corner, you know. Beautiful by Aiden Griffiths.
There we go. Take us through, you know, what Tion did wrong in terms of his leg entanglement.
So I think Tion's long, lanky legs made it difficult for Aiden, definitely. I think he needed to just focus more on obviously get his leg position right, and he gave Aiden the opportunity to counter. As soon as Aiden got the bite and he went belly down, yeah, I think the night was over for Tion, unfortunately.
Although
I think he might have wanted to move to the back position, but I think if he can settle into that half guard position.
oh, he's looking to jump onto that toe hold.
Beautiful toe
Triange is on fire tonight.
Beautiful by Dylan. And that's why it's Mr. Suckins.
So Chad doing a really good job of controlling those ankles and that feet in the early parts of the match. Dylan rolling over for that leg. And
That looked painful.
that most definitely looked painful.
The hooks, put pressure on the hips. It's really coming together well for him as well.
But as we enter the last 5 minutes of the night, you know, if he's going to,
Beautiful entry by Jason.
and that
And that's how the tables can change.
Of course it is, Mons. Of course it is.
Submissions. I just think Cam did very well tonight, and Jason capitalized. When he saw the opening, he took it.
Yeah. That is jiu-jitsu, folks. You can have
Nothing's guaranteed,
6
right?
minutes of domination from one athlete, and then one mistake made, and Jason taking full advantage of that mistake. You can see
And as soon
Cam.
as he hooked over,
Yeah,
the
as soon as
ankle.
that heel was behind, you can see that hyper extension on the knee line.
Once again, she dives through for that. Oh, and exposing the back. She's got back triangle option from here as well.
Unfortunately, that was a little bit lazy by Jess. She should have
Yeah.
been monitoring the clock a little bit better, and now she's found herself in real danger with 16 seconds to
Oh.
go on the clock. And Boomy,
And
oh
she
my
gets the
goodness,
finish.
what a finish by Boomy.
Wow.
And
What
one
an
could
action-packed
say
match.
that she was behind the entire match.
Absolutely.
Just goes to show one mistake, and that's how the chips could fall.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful rolling Kimura there, straight onto the back, locking up that back triangle, and then eventually finishing with that juji armbar. Beautiful work by Boomy.
Yeah.
Fantastic job by Boomy, getting 3 submissions in 3 matches.
Three submissions,
You know, that's something that you very rarely see in the women's divisions. A lot of times they're very evenly matched and end up going the distance. So for her to finish all 3 of those matches is really an impressive performance.
No, so just looking at the last part of
Yeah,
this.
I mean, this was incredible. I mean, I honestly thought the match was going to be over in this position here when Jess had that rear naked locked up. And Boomy did a wonderful job of defending that and being able to come back and lock up a submission in the closing seconds of the match.
Yeah.
Beautiful lat juji.
Absolutely incredible action from our absolute champion.